Take a live look here over Monroe right now. Talk about the weather here at home, here in the Queen City area. As I bring in meteorologist Brandon Lawson. Brandon, so this week, I mean, it's going to be that fall feel.
Yeah.
And 63 degrees outside. I mean, just beautiful weather.
Yeah, beautiful weather, and it's more of a consistent fall weather feel as we go through this week. We're not going to have one day of cooler weather, Alicia, and then the next day we're bringing out the shorts and t-shirts again. We're going to kind of have more of a consistent fall-like weather pattern as we go through this week. We've got chilly mornings ahead throughout this week, cool and comfortable afternoons. And I do want to caution you when it comes down to open burning. If you're one that likes to burn brush, it's obviously okay to do that, but just use a little bit more caution this week. Drier air, breezy days, just not a good combination for any open burning. You look at your wind gusts here over the next 24 hours, we're not necessarily off the chart when it comes down to wind. We're looking at about 10 to 15 mile per hour gusts today towards Charlotte, more so towards 20 to 25 miles per hour in the mountains. But notice tomorrow, those gusts start to go up more towards the 20 mile per hour range here towards the Queen City. The big reason why, we've got a front moving in tomorrow. And you combine that with some of the lower relative humidity values today between 15 and 25%. So you're probably putting on a little bit more lotion, a little bit more chapstick with the drier air today. Also tomorrow, we've got a little bit higher relative humidity with that front approaching and that more southerly flow from the Gulf, but still, you've got relative humidity tomorrow, 25 to 30%, and that's actually why I think rain chances are going to be pretty low tomorrow. That front's just going to be moisture starved, not enough moisture out ahead of it. Temperatures right now here at lunch, low to mid 60s. It's a very delightful lunch hour. I would take lunch outdoors if you can. Just take your light jacket out there with that northerly breeze. We've got temperatures upper 40s, low 50s for the mountains. Very pleasant lunch here. And then for this afternoon, I've only got highs in the upper 60s, maybe low 70s. So we're only warming up another 5 or 6 degrees today, and then we're looking at a high of around 60 in the mountains. So we're sandwiched in between two systems. We had our cold front move out from yesterday, brought some light shower chances to the area yesterday evening. High pressure's right over top of us, so that's creating a lot of sinking air, cool and dry conditions. There's another front though, just back to our west. Notice there's literally no rain along this front. You've got some moisture up towards Minneapolis, but that front does not have a lot of moisture with it. We're not getting any rain today, barely a cloud in the sky, if a cloud at all. And then notice tomorrow, we start seeing a little bit more high thin cirrus cloud activity tomorrow afternoon, evening. There could be a rogue isolated shower or two, but I think most of us are going to be dry. I'm not even sure that rain that you're seeing there from our in-house model is going to make it down to the ground. It's just going to be so dry at the surface. So we'll kind of see what we get tomorrow evening. Have the rain gear handy if you have evening plans, but I'm not forecasting over 1/10 of an inch of rain. I think overall it's going to be pretty quiet. 80% chance of tropical development in the Caribbean later this week. This would be Tropical Cyclone Melissa if it does form. Models are kind of keeping this around the Caribbean as we go through this week, and we'll have to keep an eye on this. It's no threat right now to the U.S. or the Carolinas, no immediate threat, but something we'll keep an eye on this week. The mountains still dealing with peak color. We've got 50s for highs in the high country, overnight lows in the 30s and 40s. I do think we could see some frost, just depending on if the wind can settle down in the mountains a bit. If we see any frost here locally towards Charlotte, Thursday morning would be a better chance. I don't think we'll see it in Charlotte, but Lincolnton, Hickory just come to mind when it comes down, maybe some frosty spots Thursday morning. Overall, though, it's a pretty quiet week. Isolated shower late Tuesday, and then Sunday we'll have to track another chance for rain. Low for now, but could go up as we get more into the week, Alicia.
All right, thank you, Brandon, for that.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.